Howdy, folks. Welcome in. I'm Tina, aka Teemaw. If this is your first time in, welcome. I am glad that you are here this evening. I was trying to take a sniff of vanilla before the show, and I think it's finally run out. So it's not. I need new stuff. So I need someone to help me find new stuff. All this was some sort of insert into my old vitamin jar, and it's lost its flavor smell, and I need more. And I tried to look them up this week, and I think they're called certs to actually insert inside vitamin jars. And I think you got to be wholesale or something, or sell vitamins or supplements or something. So you could buy them on eBay, but then you have to buy like 300 of them, and they're not vanilla. I don't know where to get my vanilla sniffer back, but I need help with that. So let's get on with the show. All right. Marion was the first one in the chat tonight. So we're doing hashtag Marion tonight for our giveaways. We're going to give away two things tonight. Two $15 coupon codes to our shop, DP with Sparklers, and winner's choices of some of these little heart containers. Look at these cute little heart containers. So some of these heart containers here, because it's Valentine's weekend, we're going to give away two of these winner's choice, whichever one they want. Alrighty. So that's what we're going to give away tonight. Two of them. Hashtag Marion, because she was the first one to comment. Okay, Starla Meter. That is a new name. I am not familiar with that name, Starla. Sorry about that. Penny Swanson here from Missouri. Kiki's in the house, also from Missouri. There's Miss Tammy. How are you doing, Tammy? Hope you're doing well today. Miss Jenna and Arlene. There's Sandy's. If I'm skipping you, it's not to be me. It is not. Miss Gail is there. Happy Friday. Oh, it is Friday the 13th. I totally forgot about that. Apparently that's one of Cheryl G's favorite days, Friday the 13th. Okay, Beach City Boutiques in the house. Boy, do I got some info to tell y'all about Kelly. So last week when I got off the live, I did speak with Kelly for a while. And so she's helped me understand some things. And that's what I want to go over with y'all about. So we're going to go over some Beach City Boutique information in a little bit. Mutt Nuts in the house with Sherry Jones as well. Fast Punch is here. Sarah Barden is too. There's Mr. Speaking of Diamonds. How you doing, Mr. Rich? And there's my Crafting with Mary. Amy Hugginen, welcome in. And Miss Sandy. That's a newer name, Amy. Have you been here before? Heather Keevers here with Tamara, Kim, and Garden Craft. There is Crafting in the Great White North. So she won last week and finally got to me. So we're going to get her goodies out to her. Kate Franson, and there's Miss Becky. Yeah, I think some of the names have changed again. I don't know. Barbara's here. Dana's here. Miss Eve. Okay, so last week I did something new. I decided to call a friend for information, for input, for advice. We called a friend for advice, and Eve gave me advice. So we're going to go over that advice as well. I'm going to tell you how I decided to start this new canvas last week on Eve's advice, because we called a friend for advice. Annette Catalano's in the house. There's Miss Cheryl G herself. She changed her name back, so now we can know it's her for sure. Eileen Brock, Orlevia, Debbie Peters, newer name. Welcome in, Debbie. And Wendy Halleck. Kiriana's here. There's Mr. Matt. Mr. Matt, you were confusing Serenity today. She was reading the comments on your order, and she was like, what does he mean? Do I send him something or do I don't send him something? What's going on? So we had to figure that out, that little mystery. Howdy, Chrissy Outlaw. How are you doing? There's Miss Sarah Ann Creations, another artist in the house. Jeanette is here with Denise Andres. Yep, Nancy Lazaretto. One of my favorite names to say. Crafting with Jay. Yes. Let's see who else. Everybody's putting in hashtag Marion. Way to go. Kim Stocks. It's a newer name, I think. DP with Jackie. Shannon Miller. Yes, yes, yes. Everybody enter, enter, enter. There's Koopa Kai. There's me some Jen right there. Hello, Phil and Gracie. How are you doing this evening? And Miss Robin Pennington says, howdy to everyone. Crystal Dawn's in the house. There's Jessica. Miss Donna Bird, the Inspirer herself. She's the P4S queen, that's for sure. She knows how to use those P4s very well. Howdy, Jen M. and Trish Barters. Trish was sending me some information last week. I appreciate that, Trish. Heidi Lees. Yes, have a great St. Valentine's Day and weekend. So y'all know what we're supposed to do. So my oldest daughter, Tiffany. Now, some of y'all have met Tiffany and her husband, Joe. They have found a house closer to us, about half the distance. So right now they're about 45 minutes from us, and this one will be about 23 minutes. So they'll be closer to us on this side of the highway. So we're excited about that. So they're going through all the closing process and paperwork. Sorry. And inspections and all the things. And so my oldest son is trying to get together workers this weekend to go help them pack up, etc. So he was trying to get all these people in their house tomorrow, which is a small trailer. And on top of that, it's supposed to rain all day long, like inches of accumulation rain, over 12 hours tomorrow, more like 15 to 17 or something hours. And so I had to talk with her, and apparently she's like, she doesn't have enough for all of us to come at once. She doesn't have enough space or enough to do yet to have 12 people come at once. So she says, Mom, you and Dad stay home. Send a few helpers out. By, my oldest son will be going, and we'll see. Then if the rain quits for Sunday and they got a lot packed up, then J-Paw head on over there with the truck and trailer and then help move to the storage unit they've rented. So that's what most of our Valentine's weekend is going to be spent doing, is helping them. No problem with that. But the weather's been beautiful here this week. I hope your weather's been okay. Craft Your Shells. Lisa Hunt's here. Kay Perez. Danielle. Bonsoir, bonsoir. Is Danielle's admin over there in Pashi Pens. Has she been making any pens this week, or is her hand still messed up there? Marcel and Colleen. Today is your dog Indiana's 8th birthday, says Koopa Kai. There you go. Thank you. There is Miss Hazel Eyes. Love me some Kel. Diamond Art Crafter. Blue Noser's in the house too. So Blue Noser, that's some nickname for being a Canadian of some sort up there. But Carrie is one of our mods in our Facebook group, and she's the one that's created those fantastic, wonderful cheat sheets. And if you do not know yet about the cheat sheets, you need to. Maybe one of the mods can put the link in here. Those cheat sheets will help you determine or show you the different drills that have been substituted for certain DMC colors to date. So they're a great, great resource, and we thank our Carrie for doing that. Stephanie Pike's in the house. Yes. Kel is in the house. Carrie too. Let's see. Okay, Lisa says her daughter was born on Friday the 13th. Yes, it is. So new bling plan. Yes. New bling is always fun. Laurie, Crafty Dog Mom's here. Hello, DP Peeps, says Carrie. Everybody's saying howdy. There's a Sandy JR. Haven't seen that in a while. Oh, fun. Joanna Wright has her granddaughter over for the weekend. Well, howdy, Miss Granddaughter. Hope y'all have a good time together. Cindy Bennett is here, and Tammy Simon is in the house. There's Trudy. Trudy with her cute little dog's picture right there. No worries, Matt. We got it figured out. It just took a minute. He's really confused. What is he saying? What do I do? So I went back, looked at your other order, and saw what you meant. So we figured it out. Laura Newan. Howdy. It's Linda Kendall. I love it when y'all say hi to each other. Okay. There's ads on. Why do you have ads on tonight? That is the second one in 5 minutes. I didn't know they do ads on lives. So I didn't know they did ads on lives, to be honest with you. But there were new buttons in StreamYard. And maybe I press one of those buttons thinking one thing and maybe it means another. I don't know. Terry Custodio is here. Christy McClellan. Hello, stupid YouTube made me go through 3 commercials. Oh, see? I must have pressed some button. Maybe I can I can't unpress it now. I don't think that's possible. Oh, well. Maybe I will unpress the button for next week. Sorry about that. Oh, Nicole did make pins all week. That's great. Pin drop today, says Miss Cheryl G over there. Everyone loves new buttons. Howdy, Debbie Jorgensen. My StreamYard is not keeping up with comments anymore, so I'm going to be switched. Okay, Kim hasn't seen any ads. I have no idea. The whole family had COVID for about 2 weeks. We're almost over it. Woo! Sarah Ann, that sounds like such a fun time together. Yes, there are ads and you can turn them off and on. I do not know how, though. Yeah, those are nice. Thank you for the cheat sheets. They sure are, aren't they? There we go. Had to leave and come back. My internet's acting up. Okay, gotcha. I don't know. Well, y'all, I don't know if that's all the go to files. I'm trying to read. Lisa said her 93-year-old mom tested positive for COVID. Okay, and then I tested positive, feeling pretty bad. So may have to leave early. Ah, stink. Gotcha. Yes, they love the cheat sheets. I download them. They are fantastic. I nailed my knee on the corner of our coffee table a few days ago, and my knee is purple and sore. Ugh, that's not fun either. Okay, so apparently the StreamYard is not keeping up with the live chat. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. Unless it's just my internet, but it's not doing it. So yes, Sana had ads when she logged in, but Melanie says they're short, no biggie. Thanks, Mel. Glad to have you here. Another one of my wonderful mods. So okay. I don't know. We're going to call it good. Well, let me see over here if there's more folks. Yeah, I don't know what we skipped because comments aren't working well in StreamYard tonight. So let's see. Let's catch up on our week. So I left y'all last week with trying what to do on a new diamond painting, on how to kit it up, because again, it's another small one. They're already in baggies. I didn't know if I wanted to use the baggie system again. I had all these little bitty trays out. I had been trying for the last few weeks with the chorus line diamond painting. I'm so sorry. Excuse me, please excuse me. Howdy, chaotic. But I really wanted to try this new creature from Bella Art de Nicole. So this is my setup that I did when I got back. I don't know if I did it Saturday night or Sunday night, but that's the setup and that's how it went. Mickey Joe, I love you too. You're headed to bed. Well, it is 10:13 your time. So that's when I should go to bed. That's another thing I'm having trouble with, guys. So far this year, I've been able to put down drills every single day this year. I do not expect to be able to say that forever or even much longer. It is nice and it is relaxing. However, I don't get as much sleep when I do that. And so that I know is not great for me. Although, Matt, you'll be happy to learn I've lost 2 years off my age, according to this band here. Instead of 64 years old metabolically, I'm 62 years old inside now. Just makes me feel so wonderful. But that's destined to change. I don't know if when I go to bed earlier, it seems to help on my statistics. But yes, I did diamond paint at the party. So Terry remembered. Got to pay extra for StreamYard comments to not be broken lately. What? Got to pay extra for StreamYard comments to not be broken. I didn't know that. I thought I was paying for the whole kit and caboodle over here on StreamYard. So I have no idea. Tammy's, my grandson's school is having trouble with the C word. It's been sick all week. Really? I didn't know it was coming back. I really didn't know. Oh, goodness. So I did diamond paint. And I will tell you, I was so tempted. I got off the live last week and I really wanted to kit up, but I ended up calling Kelly over here from Beach City Boutique, and we talked so late. I was yawning, and it was I just had to go. I had to go to bed. So I, yeah, I had to go to bed. I don't think I laid drills down. But howdy, Marianne. But again, so far I have gotten drills down, whether it's a couple or not, it's something down. But I wanted to kit it up so bad. I said, no, I don't have time. I talked a lot. So I went to the party with the kit. I did end up, after visiting, there was a ton of people there. The house was so crowded that after we ate and we visited, I did walking on his treadmill. So that was good. I got to walk on, use his treadmill, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to sit down now and diamond paint. So I got it out and I started diamond painting out of the bags. People asked me about it and they were looking. And then we got to see his presentation. Remember, he was in law enforcement his whole life. So he used to be a Texas Ranger, come on, Secret Service, and then Forest and Wildlife, something or other. And so he was told about one of his operations. It took a long time and all that stuff. So that was interesting. But they turned the lights down on me while I was diamond painting. So I had very little light to diamond paint. Of course, I didn't think about a light pad or other lights because I wasn't thinking about that. I just grabbed what I needed and ran. So Teemaw's tip of the week, probably don't diamond paint in semi-darkness. Yeah, because it leaves your spacing and gapping a little bit to be desired. So yeah, that's probably the tip of the week is don't do that. There's apparently a flu bee going around too. My daughter has it and I'm starting to not feel well myself. Oh, stink, Debbie. That is stink. Saying it's ridiculous that everyone pays for a service that is nothing but trouble sometimes. I know. I thought I paid a lot for StreamYard. I'm not sure. But I'll show you the section I started there. And then I'll show you how far I've come. And then either that night, it might have been that night when I got home, I started kitting up. And I really had to make a decision on whether or not just to stay in those baggies because I knew it was going to take an hour or so at least to kit up. And it's such a small kit, I didn't know if it's worth it. Well, it is worth it. It is worth it to kit up because it goes much faster, not having to pull a bag out every single time. So to me, it's worth it to kit up. Now, is this tower worth it? Well, it's pretty. The tower is pretty. Now, I have it turned funny, just so you know. Let's see if I can do this without spilling everything. Normally, they get turned like this. So every row would be turned like this. See? So they would all be turned like that. But for me, I have my bling in a different colored container, and I just turn them a different way just to know what's coming. It's just something I've done. This doesn't turn well. It does keep them very tight. As you can see, those are not falling out. They are very tight. They're so tight, I have to struggle sometimes to get out a container occasionally. So that's why they don't fall out, because it's pressure that you put on with the screw up here. This is from Bella Art de Nicole. So I like the look of my tower. It saves about a third of the space as if I had, there's 60 something drills. There's 60 drills here and different colors. So if I used my baggie holder, it takes up a third more space width-wise, but it's not as tall. So it's only about this tall, about a third of the height, but it's a third wider on the baggie holder. So there's trade-offs. When you use the baggie holders, you can use different little trays. This way, I'm just using the one. But anyway, I'll show y'all how that goes too. Let's see. So I did not kit up going to the party, even though I wanted to, but I did start diamond painting there and then do it in the semi-dark, and that wasn't great. I almost did not kit up, but then I said, what would be the reason to call Eve for advice if I don't take her advice and just do it? So that's why I went ahead and just kitted it up, and I am now grateful I did that. Not only did I take Eve's advice, I'm also trying out the tower system, but I'm also going faster because it's all kitted up. So that's all good. Anyway, so we got that done. By the way, I don't know if y'all know this or not. When y'all are coming into the live stream and you see the picture there that's holding the place, that thumbnail before you get in, those are pictures that my children have been taking, especially my son Gideon. He has been taking those pictures from our deck or from our road. And those are real pictures that he's taken at sunset, etc. So the last few weeks, those beautiful pictures are ones that he's taken. So those are of our area. Okay. Tip of the day, different colored containers. I use a highlighter on my labels. I like to have original and the bling available, so that keeps me straight. There you go. Another tip. So I use these different colored containers. Matt uses a highlighter on his labels, so he'll know that those have bling in them. Arlene tried working out of baggies once. Was more than enough for me. It's just that these diamond paintings are so small that taking the time to do it means I have to also take the time to kit down. And of course, Lucy's already whining, so she needs out. And have I paused to you because for some reason I've paused on the big screen? I'm going to refresh it and hope it works. So I am refreshing now. I hear you, Goose. Give me a second. There we go. I think it worked. Let me go back to live chat. Oh, Kim did notice the pictures. It's too hard to keep opening bags. Right, Terry. I know it is, but there's so little, and I know. But you're right. It's worth the time to kit up and kit down to me because of the time it used to go through the bags. But it's hard when you want to get into a diamond painting. Hold on, let me let Goosey out. Sorry. She needs out, and I had frozen there. She wants out this way. Okay. Let's see. Hopefully it won't freeze again. If you refresh, you lose the comments you collected. No. This is for refreshing on YouTube. I was frozen on YouTube. So, good. Thanks, Eve. I don't know what happened on YouTube, but I was caught, and I need to not be caught because I need to make sure what I'm seeing is what's going on and what you're seeing, especially when I start sharing screens. Anyway, yes, I want to let you know that those are actual pictures of our area. Okay, so you like the quilt behind me. Oh, I don't even know why it's there. I didn't put it there, but that's my lap quilt. It's technically, I wonder who put this here. I don't know. I'll show you what it is though. Technically, it's a wall hanging my mother made that had a rod through here. And it is beautiful. I love the colors. But she had this on the wall, and she asked me what I wanted her to make next. And I said, I just want a lap blanket. And every time she would try to make me a lap blanket, it got to at least a twin size every time. And I'm like, Mom, I just want a lap like that, the size of that thing right up there. That's what I want. She goes, well, you can have that then. So we just took it right off her wall. And maybe somebody put it here to hide stuff. So I don't know, but I like it better than the stuff under it. So that's nice. And I wore a heart shirt for you guys. See, I love you so much. If someone needs to hear that tonight, there you go. I love you so much. Okay. Let's see. No ads. Yeah, it's called a Bargello quilt, and the kind I make quite often. Yeah, well, that is what it was. It was a wall hanging that I took off my mom wall. And yeah, it does a little bit. Yeah, you're right, Matt. It does look like a Klimt a little bit, if that's how you say his name. But I know what you meant, the artist. Got it. So I took the my CGM, the continuous glucose monitor, out of my arm this week, and look what happened. I have never ever had that there before. So it was bruised, and there's a little bump here, and it almost was if it leaked or something. I don't know. I showed some of the ladies at dance, and we did go to dance Monday night since it was a Valentine's dance with the food snack night. And so we got in once this month, and we went once last month. Technically, yeah, once last month and once in November. So we've been going about once a month now, which is more than we had been. Sarah Ann made a quilt once. I'm not good at it. Oh, Eve. So I don't know what happened there. I feel a little bit like I'm falling apart. And I know part of that is because I'm not going to sleep as early as I should. But then, y'all, what do you do? I want to diamond paint because that's what calms me down. But I know that when I get started, I do not stop at midnight. And that's the problem. And so I don't get as much sleep, or I sleep in too much and it offsets the next day. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. I know there's got to be a happy medium in there somewhere. Howdy, Miss Cheryl K. Oh, that reminds me, my interview with Ticket to Ride is going to be Sunday at 7 p.m. So Cheryl K, you can put in the link to the Ticket to Ride group. That's a huge event that's, I'm guessing now 3 months long. And so my interview and week of specials will be next week with the Ticket to Ride group. And that is another reason we didn't release anything tonight. So we've been letting the crew, the kids, the children catch up on the orders. So I didn't want to release new things. And then we're going to be releasing some special things over at the Ticket to Ride group this week. Next week, if we can, we might be able to start releasing some more things next week. We'll see. Try a timer and shut the light off, says Cheryl K. 8 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, which is 7 Central, right? When you figure that out, please share with us. I look up and it's 2 a.m. Thanks, Kiriana. I appreciate that. It depends on the fluctuation of the orders and if the kids take off or not. So tomorrow the kids are going to be working at Tiffany's, so they'll get Saturday off, which I do always like to give them at least one day off a week. But they did go Wednesday to they worked part of a day and then went to a what's it called when you're in the room? Escape room. They went to an escape room Wednesday, so they had fun. Yep, it is 7 Central on Sunday night. So I'll be doing a meet and greet with Cheryl Katz over there, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes since it's on Facebook, not StreamYard. Okie doke. Let's take that off. And I told you about the interview on Sunday night. Tall Oaks. We are still got plenty of reservations open for Tall Oaks. So Cheryl G. Obviously, we haven't even talked about, this month it looks almost full. I don't know. And we have it down for March is another whole month away, was going to be our first retreat. I'm assuming that will be the week that you want to come in March, and we can make it shorter if nobody else signs up for any retreats in March. And I don't know. I was trying to think of something we could do again for something that's so short notice. Is there would we have any interest for people coming in March if we gave a discount or something like that? I don't know. We'll see. Cheryl Katz, we have questions. Put your must know of Teemaw for Sunday in the group. Cheryl, I really think people just already have all their questions answered, don't they? I don't know. Use a glass mask the night before. Cheryl likes the close-ups. Yeah, you got that right. I could just sit further back and it won't be as bad, but I hope we don't get to see up my nose. That's all. That's what we're going to try to do. Sarah Ann has to be in bed by 10:30 or she's a cranky mommy and teacher with my kiddos. Well, I do understand that. I am past those days. I don't have little bitty ones in the house anymore. So I have paid my dues there, but a nostril cam. Okay, Kiriana, what's Tall Oaks? She said. So I didn't explain that. So Tall Oaks is our new retreat center right here in Missouri. It's about 4 miles from here, this house. And that's where we are hoping to have a retreat venue. That not only will I be putting on retreats 1 week a month, not the winter months, but that other people can also rent out and book for their retreats. And you can contact me about that if you want. Crashley's talked about it. I've had somebody else interested and they want to talk about that. So yes, you can rent it out yourself and host it yourself. And we just wouldn't do any food like that. It's not you. It happens in the initial person, which is me. Gotcha. Thank goodness your nose is clean. Pink hair and yeah, and then you can't see anybody because it's all black or something. Yeah, Facebook is is just not a great place for lives. Anyway, she likes sharing her nose. Is that it? But I don't know. We might not be having a retreat in March and you just come that week, Cheryl, or I don't know. Are there any other people that want to come in March or who are available in March? You let us know. Now I have to figure out how far away it is. We are an hour west of St. Louis, Kiriana. So that's where it is. And let's see. Did anybody share the Google Doc mods? If someone can share the Google Doc, that'll be great. I'd appreciate that. We've had some people contact me today about it, so it's on my mind. And we need to, once the website, Jerry and Mr. Bud that's helping us, they're supposed to meet on Sunday. And once they, I think it's Sunday, he's working on our website. Once we get that site up, I feel I can share it a lot better because they'll have all the pictures and the reviews and all that stuff. And I can put it in the groups better and people can actually see and understand where they're going. Facebook messes with the, with all your streams. It's like they do not allow. I don't know. Facebook is not good for streaming. It's better to be it over here on YouTube, and just direct people to YouTube. It's just better. Okay, so Tall Oaks there. We got to figure out what we're going to do on that. Now, let me talk to you about Beach City Boutique. So I taught with Miss Kelly. Beach City is newer. She's new. I don't even know if she's a year old. Kelly, I didn't even ask you how long you've been doing Beach City, the diamond paintings. She makes soaps and other things, which I'm going to show you in my box. I don't know what's in it. We're going to check it out here together. There you go. Thanks, Miss Cheryl G. There's the Tall Oaks retreat form right there. I appreciate that. Howdy, Miss Sue. Penny's trying to budget for March. Okay. And so I don't know how long did you say? July 25. Okay. I didn't think it was a year yet. So she just started diamond paintings in July of 2025, y'all. So it's brand new. She's trying her best. She's also an artist. So she's got some of her pictures up there as well. She is licensing with other artists and she's adding more. She has been talking with Cheryl and we have 2 of her paintings up tonight. We mentioned them. So we have 2 of her painting ESs written up for tonight. I'll show those in a minute. And I was confused with the website. Hey, I get it. People go to our site and get confused and overwhelmed. And I would go to her site and also the choices there, I didn't understand them all. So we walked through the choices and I can show y'all that too, how that works. Phone a friend and we figure it out. What for the retreat? Let's see. Facebook streams are hard to watch. They're patchy and they fall off. I'm telling you, I tried to watch Crashley's and it just kept dropping and dropping and dropping. I missed all of the numbers and everything at the end, even though I was there, just because it did keep falling off. The Facebook stuff does. So we talked for a while. We went through options. She told me about how her process works, etc. She has some on hand. And again, we taught late into Friday night. And I ended up ordering several early Saturday morning. And guess what? They came today. And I have 1 or 2 that I can show y'all. I wasn't going to open them all on the live. That'd be too long. But I have a couple here that we could show you. Let's see. Come on and focus on that. Not my face. There we go. So this cute little guy. And I have never touched one of her canvases. So we'll be doing this together. Now, Kelly, why are these in different boxes? Is that from the same manufacturer? So these all the boxes look like this, except for this one was an exception. And then this one, this one is a mermaid, Mel. So this could be used for the mermaid event. I think, yeah, Ocean Muse, 60 by 60. And then this one's 70 by 70. So 60 by, same manufacturer, different sizes, right? So this one's 60 by 60, and that's why I brought it in. That's the smallest I bought. Yes, Cheryl G does have the zebra, and these were in stock. So she has different tabs at the top. She's going to have a tab for DP with sparklers. So all of the diamond paintings that we design will have a tab there. Of course, we'll show where to go get them on our site. And then she'll have a tab just for DP with sparklers, so you won't get mixed up. We talked about once she pays for a hand render to maybe only have the one listing and not two, so it's not confusing for people. I think she's going to do that instead of having two different listings once they're hand rendered. Again, she has, I'm not sure, 20-ish or so paintings that she has in stock now ready to ship. So if you like any of these, you can go get them. And if I'm not mistaken, I think you can also use Teemaw-10 on your order to get 10% off. Is that true, Kelly? I believe that's what you told me, Teemaw-10, for those that we make. Yes, only one size for hand rendered, correct. Her site kit titles will say made to order or ready to ship. That's right. The titles say that, but also the tabs at the top. If you just wanted to see ready to ship, you just click into that and that's all you'll see. Teemaw-10 is the ones you enhance. Yes. So any ones that we enhance for Beach City Boutique is Teemaw-10, and you get 10% off her site. So I'm going to show y'all some of these in a minute because it was a nice conversation, and I want to show you some of the things I got because I'm excited to see them too and to touch them. Let me show y'all the ES that are going up tonight. These are the instructions, not the bundles. Gamer Room by Mrs. Butter D. Hole in One, a Randall Spangler. Island Time, Chuck Pinson. Reading Time, another Spangler. Okay, here's one right here. Tranquil Koi Garden. This is 100% hand rendered. It's by Natasha Muir in Beach City Boutique. So Cheryl has enhanced this, and it already comes with all of those enhancements already. So it's got a ton of specialty drills, 54 colors with all of those enhancements. You don't have to buy our enhancement sheets or enhancement suggestions, but we'll give you some to make it even blingier. And the second page is your shopping list. So this is the shopping list for this picture over there. So Tranquil Koi Garden. Remember, Teemaw-10 you can use over there as well. Treasure Quest by Randall Spangler. Cheryl went all out with Randall Spangler this week, apparently. Here's the second, Tropical Sloth Haven. By the way, this is what Kelly loves sloths, she said, and this one she did herself. This is square, and I think they're both square if I'm not mistaken. On the ones that aren't hand rendered yet, they are, you could choose round or square, I believe. There we go. They're square, and that one also has a lot of specialty drills. Do I have the right one there, Cheryl? The AB and Dust or not? I don't know if I do. Do I have that, Cheryl? Let's see. Is that the right one? Miss Carrie would know too, I think. I don't know. I thought it was different. And then Woodland Oasis, another Chuck Pinson. So we must be having some Spangler and Pinson come up because Cheryl concentrated on those this week. I'm guessing. I don't know. Okay. And then we have these when they're in a sleeve. Okay. It is the wrong one. I printed it out again, though. I went back and printed it out. Or I threw away the wrong one. That is another option. So I apparently tore up and threw away the wrong one. So I have to print that out again. Oh, yeah. Yep. That's kind of day it's been. You know, on the phone with post office people for lost packages, you know, putting a claim in, you know, that kind of day. But it's not bad. Just a regular day. 13th hour, You May Art. That was a lot of little drill bags in there. 13th hour is bundled. A Dragonfly Surprise. That's an Emma Casey, which I believe the Emma Casey event's going on right now. This is a Bella Art diamonds. Not even sure if they're available anymore. Both March events, just in time for the March draw with Spangler event. There you go. Only the ones we enhance can you use a coupon. That's correct. And then there's Drachenschloss. I think that's the email Trish sent me. How to say that? Drachenschloss. Something like that. Drachenschloss. Okay, Fairy Lights in Avi Dollamore. Emma Casey is February and March. Magical Potions. That's a big one right there. Moments of Tranquility. Miss Holly. The Serafina by Micah Jelena. And Wonderment, also an Emma Casey with Bella Art Diamonds. Those are all bundled now. Now, whether or not they're in stock, that's a completely different scenario. But those are the bundled ESs of the week, and then the new ES and what will come out. So, the Drachenschloss, she said. Hey, y'all, sorry I was late. There's was at a float loading party for Mardi Gras. Howdy, Miss Pink Poodle. I've missed you. Oh, you just got fairy lights on D-Statch. Ooh, nice. Thank you, Mr. Rich. Okay, so those are the new ES, but I want to get into showing y'all some of the goodies from Beach City Boutique. Okay, so we're going to go to the overhead for that. Oh, I do have another question though. Okay, I think I can show them on the overhead as well. I want to ask y'all a question about the small canvases and on her site and what you like, and would you like them all in dust or just some specialty drills? Anyone have a Friday the 13th kind of day? No, it's just been a regular day, not too bad. Whatever that means, Friday the 13th kind of day. I'm not quite sure what that means, but my day hasn't been horrible. Okay, we're going to share the overhead here. Move this stuff out of the way. I'm probably not going to have enough room for these canvases. They're so big. But this package here came all in this really cool tropical packaging, and I did open it and have it ready to go. This arrived yesterday, a day before the diamond paintings came. So that's funny how that was faster. But this says, this is from Beach City Boutique. Come on. There you go. Handmade soap and diamond art for mind and body. Kelly Raines. So she lives in California, but she travels to Florida often to help and be with her parents. And she wanted something, since she can't make soap in Florida, she wanted something she could do while she's in Florida, and she decided to sell diamond art. So that's how she got into diamond art, because she makes soap in California and has license for that, but not in Florida. So she wanted to get into that. And since it's the year of the horse is why I'm guessing she sent this out, which is really cute. Dear Teemaw, I hope you love your soap. I'm grateful for your guidance. I will never forget your generosity. Kind regards, Kelly. So that's cute. This is so, I love this theme going on. Beach City Boutique. Thank you, Miss Cheryl G. Tearing up the wrong ES printout kind of a day. Oh, well, yeah, there's that, Matt. Yes. Tore up the wrong one. Ugh. Oh, well. Okay, so she has her own stickers. Beach City Boutique, your source for the finest bath and body products. Let's see. This is neat. I like these boxes. Ooh. Looky here. Looky here. She asked me. Honestly, I was so tired and it was so late. I just had the diamond paintings and I checked out. I did not think until afterwards, like, oh my gosh, the soap. I could have ordered soap and I just forgot about it. So I'm really grateful she sent some I can try. So this, I'm guessing, is maybe she already had it, but obviously it goes well with the year of the horse. And I told her my favorite scent is vanilla. Now I like different ones, but vanilla is my favorite. So she uses coconut oil mainly, palm oil, sapphire, glycerin. Nice. Nice. Oat protein. Nice. So that, oh, do you use and destroy your pretty creations all the time? Oh, look at that one. Look at that. Oh, it smells. It smells too. I can't identify that one. Oh, here's another pretty horse one. That's beautiful. Oh, another vanilla. So a beautiful vanilla horse one. Oh, that's very pleasant and calming smell. Good night. Kelly, you outdid yourself, didn't you? Look at all these horses. You have so many. I wouldn't have known what. Oh, and they're all vanilla. That's wonderful. So she must have already had these made. All of these are vanilla. Wow. Wow, wow, and wow. She already went live twice this week getting rid of 3D overprinted items. What are we talking about? Let's see. I get ads on some other YouTube lives. You're talking about ads during the live. Never have gotten them before. I know. No way I could use that soap. It's so pretty, right, Lori? No, you made them for me? Really? And you got them here this quickly? Goodness gracious. It is beautiful. I know it. Oh. So I guess I'll have to open one and try it. They all smell the same, Kelly? Oh, it's hard. I don't want to open them. Use them, she says. First one, it does look like fancy chocolate, doesn't it? Yes, it does. They're beautiful. Kelly, they're fantastic. How long have you been making soap? So that's my question for you. All vanilla. Thank you so much. That's my favorite. I can never get fancy soaps because I would never use them. She says they don't taste like chocolate. Well, that was certainly a very nice, unexpected bonus, Kelly, and I look very much forward to using those. Now, let's see. I'll show y'all what I'm working on. Miss, how did she say it? Layla Lee. Layla Lee last week. Romance was there. Howdy, Miss Debbie. 20 years. She's been making soap for 20 years. Goodness gracious. All right, let's open up these canvases. Miss Terry has been bragging about Beach City Boutique for a couple months now. And Miss Cheryl finally broke down and got some. And people are really liking them. So I'm trying to get my openers and open this box. I know y'all aren't going to be able to see all this on here because it's not going to fit. Let me see if I can get my screen out. J-Paw says I can move out. Look at that. Let's move all this stuff away. And let's see it. I don't think I can go anymore. It's not letting me go out anymore. I'd have to move the camera up itself. We'll see. All the soaps natural or use other ingredients. Oh, I've never used the soap. I have, Cindy. Natural is not a term used by the FDA. Okay. Well, Teemaw could make her taste strange food. I don't think we want to eat soap. It needs to be an actual food. If we're going to dig it, gross or not, it needs to be an actual food. Oh, so when the kids went out to, I'm going to move the camera up, I think. When the kids went out to the escape room, they went with one of my daughters that married Song. And so then they went to a Korean market and they got all kind of things. They said there was a goat head there. All kind of things were there in that Korean market. Oh my gosh, this is bigger than I expected. Okay, this is bigger than I thought. I'm hitting everything. Oh, alrighty. So it comes with the inventory sheet. So you have one of those in hand, actually, and then there's stickers. Here's the picture up close. I like that. And then there's these stickers. And it has all of these specialty drills. If I'm not mistaken, there's not only dust and ABs. I think there are crystals and a metallic. All of those come with this kit. Why is FDA evolved in soaps? I use the term natural, just asking. I could have probably guessed it, but I had to have the classic dirty mouth punishment a few times as a kid. Oh, we could have guessed it. Gotcha. No, I think that, I don't even know. I remember people talking about that, having their mouth washed out with soap. Here's the kit. Sorry, I was just peeking at it myself. So a nice pair of the pointy tweezers, I believe. Yep, pointy tweezers there. And the regular toolkit. I think you can opt out of toolkits for the ones that are made to order. I believe you can opt out of those. Is that right, Kelly? There's ABs, dust, crystal, and metallic. There you go. Arlene says she makes soap, but not pretty ones, just utilitarian squares. Yours are gorgeous. Maybe that's why soap looks appetizing to me now. Oh, goodness. This is a lot of drills. Look at these nice colors. Look at that, folks. Let's see what these specialty drills look like. And then we'll take a look at that picture. My thinking is FDA involved with body products. Food and Drug Administration. Maybe. Here are all of the specialty drills. There are so many. Okay, there are 4 crystals. Here's the metallic. These are the AB drills. Here, at least 4 of them, because here's dust drills here. Goodness gracious. One decided to drop out on me. All right, we'll put that in here. That is a lot of specialty drills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. There you go. 17 specialty drills already. There's 78 total. It tells you the code for the canvas, the size of the canvas, and the number and color here. So that's nice. So you would just need to draw a symbol or kit it up, right? The layering and coloring are gorgeous on the soaps, Wondering and Scents. I'm assuming she'd have those on the site. Anything put on your skin makes its way into your bloodstream, so FDA kind of makes sense. Gotcha. Dove and Dawn are not great tasting. I know from experience. I prayed we had Ivory soap in the bathroom and it was dirty mouth punishment and not Irish Spring. Oh, Joanna, are you kidding with me? Okay, so those are beautiful square drills with all those pretty colors. And by the way, I know they've got to be better than the Dreamer design I'm working on. I will tell you, I have never, ever had black drills as bad as this kit. Not even the last kit. When I said they were bad last kit, they weren't even this bad. This kit, they are so bad. I will not have enough drills. I will not have enough plain black drills for this kit. I'm going to go have to raid my stash of somehow we sell the black glow drills that no one would really know. And then I'll just have to use some of my old Diamond Art Club drills because the black drills are so horrible on the other. Cheryl Katz can't do Dreamer anymore. Oh, you guys must have been worse than me to develop brand preferences. Either that or y'all just always use the same brand no matter what, Matt. Oh, really? Your last Dreamer? I'm only having, the main trouble is the black. It's very bad, but other than that, everything else seems to be okay. We were super careful to be sure Mama couldn't hear our colorful words because she used dish liquid. Woo! Well, ever hear the term swear like a sailor? Both parents were in the Navy, so around that. Same with the Dreamer Designs 310s. Going to have to buy some because I won't have enough. Yes. Yes, that's correct, Eve. And by the way, guys, this is what I think I'm going to do. When China gets back, I'm having so much trouble with these black drills. I'm not sure if I should do it for white or not. Maybe. But I think for black, I'm going to buy plain black resin drills and have them for sale because I need them. Other people are going to have to need them. I know they are. Let's see. Watch using the DAC 20-sided ones. They look way different. Well, that's true. But, you know, I don't think many people are going to tell up close on that canvas. This could honestly be a business opportunity. Quite a few people have to use their own black stash drills. All the dark colors, and they still have the issues with the printing ink and the fabric getting to bleed. Well, I'm not having any trouble with that at all. It's not like that. Dark, and light drills were gappy and had holes. I think you would like my black drills, Teemaw. Oh, I think I will. I've heard great things about your drills, etc. Yeah, see, Leanne's going, please, more black drills. I just know I needed them, and I think that I should just have black drills because they seem to be the worst on other canvases. Mama was Army, Daddy was Navy. They expect us to have clean language, says Arlene. I save all my DAC 310s for use on my Dreamer, says Trish. And does it make a difference at all if they're different? I wouldn't think it would, but if you could source consistent, high quality back, you might sell quite a bit. That's what I'm saying. If we can make sure they're good, right? I had really bad Dreamer experience with the last one. Not sure I'll order them again. Sorry, Amy. I'm working on the same kit. Oh, the little one, Dana? Okay, y'all, this is so big. Let's look at this beautiful kit because I am loving this. Okay, y'all, printed to the edges. I haven't seen this very often at all, but this is very professional looking, ready to frame. I'm loving that. I just love that. Of course, you have the soft fabric backing with the flexible canvas. You have the wavy edges, the wavy surged edges. It does say down here, Floral Zebra Beauty by Kelly Rains. Sparkle with beachcityboutique.com. And over here, it also showing you beachcityboutique.com, and it gives the code down here. This is lovely. So 70 by 70. Woo-wee. That feels way bigger than the little one I have, isn't it? So 40 by 40. So it's 30 more. Yeah. So almost twice as big. But it is gorgeous. The rendering's fantastic. Let's look at some of these symbols. Let's see if we can look at these together. Coffee cup, a dove, rain cloud, airplane, magnifying glass, thumbs up, a little leaf, a graduate hat, or it looks like it, I'm thinking, a footprint, a barefoot, a funnel. It looks like a paper airplane there, and a movie camera. A little bit different symbols, a camera and a Pac-Man. I have seen some of these lately. A little apple. I'm not sure I've seen apple before. 3371 is another dark drill that can be trashy. Really? I'll have to look at that too. I did too, but now into there for me to enjoy. I worked on a DAT recently. The 310s were awful. Had to go to my stash of drills and pull them out. Actually, I used, what? You sure you don't have that reversed? That's crazy. So she's saying she had bad experience with DAX 310s. For those that like to see the legend on the canvas, make a copy of the stickers or inventory list. So here's this inventory list right here. So you will need this beside you. You could put it in a sheet protector like I use for our ES. You can just put a sheet protector and keep it there beside you. And then, of course, because more than likely, so you may not need to make a copy, Eve, if you have this. So they've made the copy for you. So these are the stickers if you kit up, which I'm assuming you will with this big of a canvas. And then, but you already have this. Eve, you already get both the sticker and an image sheet, right? So I'm not thinking, yeah, I don't think it is. Are the 310 trouble drills from an older kit? Oh, she's asking Tammy, were those new drills or an older kit? So on this one, I don't think you would need to copy it because it already is here. And then what I do is I'll keep this in a page protector, and I'll write, well, of course, I'll have my ES with it. So whatever ES we design, I'll have it with it to show what we replace. And I might even mark it here. Like if we replace 2 or 3 or 5 or whatever of these, I might mark what we did. And then if I go in and do extra enhancements on mine, I'll even mark this further, and I will keep this with my ES in my books so that I know what I've done. So let's see. Debbie says, I get my black drills from Captured by Radiance and Black as Night. Love them. I always stock up. And of course, right now she's sold out. Yes. Yes, the stickers are pre-cut. I was feeling them. I don't want to make them pop out, but they are pre-cut. They're a little long because they have these quantity on them. So you really don't need that. I would take scissors and cut them here, and then they wouldn't be as long right there because they've made the quantity into stickers as well. And I don't think you need that. How many colors are in this one? In this one are 78 colors with 17 of them, I think 17, being already and dust, AB, crystal, or metallic drill. So you're already getting all of that bang for your buck. You're getting high quality printing. Let's check these symbols out. Let's do that real quick. Okay, here we go. So that's that graduate hat with the person there. A little bit similar, but at least they're different colors. Let's see, in here in the green, all the symbols are very clear. And in here we have, I'm not sure, oh, that's just a circle with the face there. That looks like maybe a microphone. Yeah, there's a green microphone in there. So clear symbols. Really like that. I'm liking the details. I love the fully hand rendered. That makes a difference, folks. And I've heard, but Kelly confirmed for me that the hand rendering on these is outrageously priced anymore. Outrageous. It is ridiculous. I love how the printing of the image goes off the border. Me too. I love that. Love that. Love that. I honestly prefer a few companies that aren't doing the first number on the labels either. Just symbol and DMC. Okay, let's see. So you like the symbol and the DMC. Well, for me, I want them in order. So I do prefer the number. But if you didn't want them, if you just cut that line off and this line off, you're fine. Then you have what you need. That's pretty easy to do with a pair of scissors. But I want the numbers on mine. So I would want it that big on mine. But I love the printing too. Howdy, Chris. I love the print too. Beach City not finding contact form. Is there a contact button on the website, Kelly? And here's another thing. So Kelly is doing the whole website thing herself. She stays up many late hours talking with China and working on the website herself. So she hasn't farmed that out to anyone. That is a lot of work. Sarah Ann, I'm always reminded of how little I know about diamond painting when I hang out with true diamond painters. I love learning new things. Oh, Trish prefers numbers 2. Easy to trim, yes. Bottles don't have much real estate. Yeah, you got that, Matt. You're right. You're right on the top. Which is why I'm really liking my cat-eared trays these days. But you're right. Even so, that's streamer designed, and that's pretty small. So this sticker, of course, to be honest with you, I wouldn't be using little containers on this big painting though, because these little containers is only because I had a little kit to do. And I'll show y'all that, how I kitted up in the end. Cheryl Katz, at the bottom and first column is a contact us. Cheryl K. Bottom of the page. There you go. Contact us. There we go. I'm in love with this canvas. I really am. It's beautiful. I can't wait to design it using obviously there'll be a lot of greens in there. And I got to see where all of the pretties are. They're probably going to be a lot in these flowers here is my guess. It's harder to see with the legend not on the canvas, but that's probably, let's see, we got some dust as a check mark. So I'll have to go through here and just like I do evaluate any painting, which takes generally speaking, a painting will take a minimum of 1 hour to get it designed and written down. And that's fast. That's if you're fast, not interruptions, and not a hard painting and not a big painting. So some of them can take longer. Occasionally you do a little painting and it's quick and it's done in 30, 40 minutes, and that's great. Usually it's about hour 30 minutes at least. Let's see. So we'd have to see where all of her bling is, because all of that is bling and their colors. So we have some blues and greens and oranges in there. So those are all going to be in these flowers already, Cheryl. So I know that's going to have a whole bunch of that bling already in those flowers. And we'll have to see. The blues are probably going to be some in the skies, is my guess. So we'll have to go through that. But you have one too, Cheryl. That'll be cool. Yes, S for S are sparklers for squares. Yep. And Cheryl's loving her canvases. So she helped me go over the deciding edge, but I was having trouble navigating the site. And so that's why I wanted to talk with Kelly about that. And she really helped me there. I told her I thought there was probably a little bit too many options for folks, because it was confusing on all of the options for the bling, etc., in my opinion. And so she really listened. She was very willing to learn, and I really appreciated her time and willingness to talk to me as well. Let's go ahead and do this little ocean muse, because we've got a mermaid event coming up and I want to see her. Are you going to do Spectrum of Dragons? Yes, we are, but that won't be we won't get that designed until April, because we're borrowing that canvas in April from Caitlin. That's a lot of bling on the painting. Yeah, okay, so Heather, a majority of her paintings, you can choose that much bling. So you can choose different bling. You can choose no bling, some bling, or all the bling. When I say all. Oh, and don't forget, Cheryl, remind me, I got to talk about the little kits. So you can select that option. However, if she's doing hand renders, she's thinking about only having, if she pays to have it hand rendered, she's thinking about on those, it will come with whatever option she's choosing for that. I don't know what you mean by a pearl painting, Matt. I'm not sure. Yeah, Max Bling, that's for sure. Okay, let's see this pretty gal. Move her here. My desk is just a mess. Would I rather diamond paint than clean? Absolutely, I would. Oh, some days. Let me set these drills down there in my way. Okay. I do not know what a pearl painting is. Thank you, Miss Kel. Any picks for DAC tomorrow? Oh, gosh. I like a lot of the DAC. Oh, this one's not as big. I think this is the smallest painting I bought. Okay, so this one is a 60 by 60. Let's look at her. So this one is about 4 inches smaller on each side. 51 colors with a ton of bling here. So that's a ton of bling. 10, 16, 17 bling again, and only 51 colors. So this one has a ton of bling already. You may or may not want to buy any extras, but of course I will, because we'll have sparklers and glitter and peefers and potentially that's a P for S, or pearls for squares. And let's look at what bling she's got. So this 60 by 60. I think this size is a little bit more manageable to me when I'm laying out the diamond painting. I like this size better, but I also understand about the clarity of a 70 by 70 as well. But that's just me and my preference. There's a lot of spaces here that I see quad cubes can go into. Down here are several spaces in these bubbles. Here is, we talked about hexacubes. The hexacube would fit here. A 3 by 3, remember, you could put sliverettes around that and a sparkler in the middle. That could fit a sliverette. Here's hexacubes again in here. And there's quad spaces all in here for quad cubes. So this could have a lot of bling on this gal. And these bubbles up here, same thing up here. Look at here. So here is, look at all the spaces for quads up in there. Or fancy dots, quad pearls, quad cubes, fancy dots, starburst, crowns, all of that would fit in here. Any of that would fit in here. The big charms or the shells would fit in the middle of these dots. Let's see what she has here. Again, the print goes out to the edge because this is a softer palette. You can't quite see it as much, but there it is on the edge. It does go out. I have a question for you. I need to buy spare drills because I ordered some diamond paintings and didn't get enough. Can you tell me where I might be able to buy some? Hey, Kathy. That is, we don't sell plain drills. So you would need to go ask in different groups where to buy plain drills. Or we don't sell them yet. We may end up buying some in future. By the way, what shape is yours, Kathy? Because if I invest in more space to sell plain drills, I would probably start with square. For snack size 40 by 40, I will hand render. Would probably prefer 100% dust or the option of regular resin drills, AB dust, resin metallics, and acrylic crystals. Will bubbles fit in bubbles? Yes. Yes, absolutely. Bubbles will fit. Bubbles will fit on any space. Now we also have big bubbles for squares, and those would actually also be wonderful there. That would actually be a wonderful choice. A big S for S or a big bubbles would be wonderful there. Yes. Cheryl Katz only does squares. Luna bubbles. Yes. Okay, so these are the enhanced drills already. All these are dust. Here, got it, some AB, more dust. All of those are dust. So she's going to have silver on her. Oh, she's also going to have pink metallic, 2 metallics in here. Here's some crystals, some purple and aqua, another ABs, 3 more ABs, 4 more ABs, purples, 5 more ABs. Look at that deep purple. Another, and 2 more crystals. So, oh, so your 823 is like a purpley color. See, almost like a purpley blue. And that's the bling, folks. It's all this bling. Howdy, Strawberry. She prefers round drills. Dust, crystal, metallics are my faves. I like mine with a mix of specials for squares. So do y'all like, yes, thank you, Miss Kell. Hashtag Marion in the chat for tonight's giveaway. Do y'all like having this many specials? Do you prefer a little less? I think it's wonderful. This is why back in the day, I did make diamond paintings just because no one was doing this kind of mixed drill. And this I love. Crystal, AB, dust, and metallic in a canvas. I love that idea. I love it. You wouldn't have to buy any more if you didn't want to. Now, will I be putting them on my canvas? Absolutely, I will. Because I want some sparklers and glitter and P4S and pearls. And of course on this one really calls for a lot of big bling. Up here in her hair, gosh, there's a lot of areas in this one that'll be big bling. Even the bubbles in here, although a lot of this is probably already bling, so you could check to see what it is already bling. Yes, most of the kits are, I will tell you this, if I buy a kit, in general, if I have options, they're going to be square. That's the way it's been trending for the last year and a half. Now, if it's only round and it's, say, a Diamond Art Club and only round, I'll still buy it if I like it. But if I have a choice, it's going to be square. Square sells way more than rounds do these days. And I love the way they go together. So Diamond, W. Peters and Diamond Art Crafter like more specials. Blingier the better, says Heather. When I run out of a color, I contact the company and let them know within 7 to 10 days. I want the company to know of the issue. That's true, Donna. That's true. all dust. And so I do need to let Dreamer Design knows. I'll show you all these drills in a minute. All dust is a nice option, though, subtle enough for most any art, and let us customize from there. Okay, that's what I need to do. As for us in pinks, her hair would be amazing. Yes, it would. The fuchsias and pinks in here. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yes. Okay, let me show you her site real quick because I want to show you some of these little guys. And then I also want to show you, let me grab this. I'm going to see those 310s. Well, that canvas is horrendous. I'll show you all that in a minute too. I love to put a dark and a light special in hair to add the depth. Okay, let's see. Let's go to the Beach City, which I did not have up. I'm sorry. There we go. That was easy enough. Beach City Boutique right here. And of course, they're telling about the Chinese New Year production, et cetera, et cetera. Anything that's made to order will be shipping, not even be starting into production into March. So it'll take a while. These are new ones. She's going to be doing hand rendered. One of the Romance Arts and Jody Bergsma. So she's doing more Jody Bergsma, which is wonderful. Here's the soaps. All these soaps. What is that? Well, I'm definitely going to check into the soaps next time. I just totally forgot about it. Okay, let's go here. Here's all the different categories. I'm going to pull y'all back down. Now I'm out so far. Okay. I spoke to Dreamer Design about the fuzzy ink in the drills. Always same answer. They are aware and advise requesting original rendering viewing. I don't have the rendering is not fuzzy. And the ink's not bad. I don't know how long ago, Cheryl Cat, you had. I'll show you my new canvas and you'll see what I'm talking about. I don't have those at all, but on the Dreamer Designs. Okay, so here we go. Beach City Boutique, and she has all these different categories. See, there's ours, DP with Sparklers and Beach City Boutique right here. And these are the ones Cheryl has designed so far. One of them is made to order, and one of them she has on hand, folks. So she has some of these Tranquil Koi Gardens on hand, ready to ship right now. And same, I think that this one's made to order, so you don't have any sloth left, because I thought you did, Kelly. Let's see. Eve said metallic burnt red wine sparklers in the hair. That might work too. 10 sloth, because that's not on here, I don't think. So this is the DP with Sparklers one, and these are made to order. So she does have some sloth available. They're just not here yet, or because we didn't design that one. Yes, I think Cheryl did change that. So there is also ready to ship kits for the USA. So if you go here, it says all ready to ship kits. And then you will be able to see all the ones she has ready to go. She has Sandrietta, and it will say whether it's hand rendered or not. Okay. This one's ready to ship. Let's see. I'm not sure what the difference is between those, Kelly. I don't know if it's size or not. There's the floral zebra. There's the more Lori Prindle. I think she missed adding that live again. What did I? The Mermaid's Beautiful. Good night, Kupakai. Teemaw 10 code will work. Okay. So all of these she has on hand and ready to ship. I ordered early Saturday morning and got them today. That's how quick it was. Unbelievably quick. I got this one to design as well. Oh, I'm not even showing all the ones I got. I got most of the hand renders. I got this one by Lori Prindle. I got this one because I want to see what a partially hand rendered does. It costs so much money to hand render these days. This one was partially hand rendered. Here is another one, Koi in Motion. These are the two that Cheryl has designed. This one is partially hand rendered, Twilight Rose Fairy. We got more Lori Prindle, another Sandrietta. So those are ready to ship. They're shipping from California. So when she goes to Florida, there's a week delay on shipping. She hasn't taught her husband yet how to do that yet. Okay. So if you go to the ones we designed, it will be, so the DP with Sparklers when she has on hand and make, oh, there she goes. She just added it. See, she's good. She's getting good. So this is ready to ship. If you want one of these that are already designed and ready to ship, those are in hand and you can get those. Kelly says, Sunday they're having a training session, her and her hubby. Whereabouts in Florida do you go? She said, sorry if it's harsh, but Dreamer Design has been aware of the little issues over the years and they just aren't fast to acknowledge them. North of Daytona, she says, north of Daytona. So, oh, let's go to these small ones. Let me see. Where did I say? There's For the Home, Dog. There's the soap. I can't wait to try that. Oh, look, she's got also a collab with Crafts with Crashley. So they have licensed some of her work and Lori Prindle's work for Year of the Horse. By the way, I love this so much. I love this one so much that she's going to hand render this as well. Trying to get the name of it. There you go, Morgan Horse. So she's going to get this one hand rendered. I love this one, and she's going to hand render this one. And maybe one day she'll hand render I think it's a companion piece to it. But that's the Crashley collab there. Let's go to the tiny ones. Are those here? Let's see, Diamond Art Kits Worldwide. If you click on that, you can see every hand rendered one there. Now, here's some that say 100% mermaid drills. Okay. What do y'all think about that? That's what I want to know. I love that one too. Yes. Thank you, Kelly. It's Palomino. I was asked to bring my cherry cheesecake to a special luncheon tomorrow at church. Oh, fun, Lisa, because they love it. Okay. These are 100% mermaid drills right here on these little babies. And I think, let's see. So their size options are 30 by 30 or 40 by 40. So these are smaller ones. And see, this is where I was getting a little bit confused with all of the drills. So on here, you would choose the drill size. You would choose, okay, so here there's only one choice, square, the fairy dust with the border. So you can have a white border with the DMC symbols printed on it or the colored seamless border. These are the ones that have choices. And then here you can have a toolkit or not. Now remember, if they're made to order, it'll be a while. And it'll show you the rendering in the different sizes, 30 by 30 and 40 by 40. Now, I like these little ones enough. She said she's going to hand render some of these guys. I liked this one. What do y'all think about this one? And do y'all think she should keep them all dust? Because I think that's a novel idea. Not everybody does that. I've seen it a couple times, but I think that's a cute idea. So this little guy, this little honey bear, would be all dust, and he'd be hand rendered. I like them all dust. Yes, that's right. You are right, Matt, because if they're all dust, it's so subtle you can add other things to it. Here's more. Tiger, raccoon. Which of these do you like? Another tiger and a cat. I really like this skunk. What do y'all think about this skunk? This watercolor skunk. This is also Kelly Rains there. Do y'all like that little guy? Because I thought he would be cute to be hand rendered and be all out of dust. I still change out all the dust, but I do like them. Oh, gotcha. I see. And then I thought this one's really cute, especially considering the colors in the mermaid event coming up. What do you think about that one, though? If you're ever in Bakersfield on the third Saturday, we can come to church with me and try it. I'm never in California except for an emergency, apparently, last year. And this hummingbird, I like him too. Of course, I like hummers and I like the color. So I thought that one's really cute. I really like that one and the mermaid and the skunk and that honey bear. So Marcel loves the skunk. He's cute. Yeah, they like the idea of all dust. I love the loons. Any chance of a future hand rendering? Where was the loons? Let's see, loon. Is that a Jody Bergsma? Oh, here you go. Do you like Forever Wild? Is that what you were saying, Laura? Oh, look at those soaps. Gosh, guys, look at those. Those are colorful rainbow soaps. When the rainbow or the mica, does your skin get sparkly that first go around when it's on there? Is this Forever Wild the one you're talking about? We'll do everyone at, oh, let's see. Black cat and mermaid is really cute. Oh, so you like the black cat. I thought she should do a black cat because I thought cats are pretty popular. This loon one. I love the Jody Bergsma that had the lighthouse and the eagle. So obviously, even when they're not hand rendered, if you go bigger, of course, then it gets clearer. And if they were hand rendered, you might not have to go this big to get them hand rendered, if they, especially on something that's not too complicated. Forever Wild. Yes, she loves Forever Wild. Cheryl thought no one else would like that. So anyway, I don't know. Artist spotlight. So if you like a certain, there's Cocoa Marshmallow. She's got a lot of different. She has some Jasmine Beckett. There's the Jody Bergsma. There's Romance. She's picking up a few Romance. And Natasha, Sandrietta, Sakura, Tabs Jones. I like a lot of Tabs. Tom Crehan. Oh, and Spirit of the Rainbow. She's got one of those big ones hand rendered right here. I think I'm going to get this one. Right there. So look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Someone was asking last week about angels. Y'all hear? You hear? But anyway, this one is hand rendered. It's 105 by 70. You get it in a round or square. And you would pre-order it. But that one is going to be pretty. So, yep. I'm liking it. She cannot, at this point, hand render everything. If you think you'll buy one and you know you will, you can let her know and go to her group. Hey, join her group. And she's got her group. Her Facebook group is pretty small right now, so it's really hard for her to ask and get good feedback from a big group of people. That's why I told her I would ask y'all tonight. Laura said, loons are my second favorite. Cardinals are my first. And anyway, so since hand rendering is so darn expensive, she wanted to get some input on some. And I decided that we would buy hand renders. You know what? I did buy one that wasn't hand rendered because I liked the picture so much. So what I bought was, let me see. They were all ready to ship. Get ready to ship. And I got one of the horse. So I got one that's partially hand rendered. And I got one that was not hand rendered. And then I got all the rest hand rendered. And the reason is I want to compare them. See, is it not here anymore? I'm not seeing them, Kelly. Maybe I bought the last one. I have no idea. But there was a horse or a unicorn that I bought that, let me see if it shows. Oh, and I also remember bought that angel. No, fairy. It's a fairy. Okay, it's not showing me. So anyway, I'm very excited about that. Cardinals are mine too, and the loons. I miss their calls. I grew up hearing them. I definitely would, but I like hand rendered. Correct. So for the ready to ship horse, there is only one unless they are hand rendered. Gotcha. So I got one that wasn't hand rendered again, one that was partial, and then 5 of them that are hand rendered like this one and the zebra. This is beautiful. Maybe I would finally join the mermaid event because I've never had mermaids to do, but I have more mermaids now. And I like this one a lot. This one looks exciting. I like trying different companies each year. Let me show you these horrible black drills from Dreamer Designs. Now, mind you, I have rolled these twice in a Ziploc bag. So twice I've tried to roll them and they are still stuck together. This whole clumping here is they're all stuck together. Some of them popped apart and it's hard. I guess it's hard to see on this camera. I have thrown so many out. They're different sizes. So there's different sizes or rounded edges. The majority of them are stuck together and see like this, the globby ones, there's stuff all along the edges. I will not, that's all the black I have left. So let me show you my canvas. I know, Melanie, right? I bought mermaids. I bought mermaids, and I like the little mermaid too. I want to buy the little girl. If Romance does any series that are shared with others that are hand rendered, I'd like to do that one for as much uniformity as possible. Oh, I see. I see. Well, let's see what Romance had there real quick. Maybe I did not close that. So let's see, by artist and Romance. This shows Serena. And let's see what she has. Oh yeah, the bird, wildly vivacious. So it's another bird, and they're another from the Miss Gitta series. So this one that I'm working on now probably is in the same series as this. And here's some more here. Earth babies, Bella's babies. Oh, look at this. Drinkers of the Wind, Unbridled Dreams, and then a moose. This is a whimsical wood. So this one is like other series. But not all of these are hand rendered yet. She's going to get the bird hand rendered. Let's see that one. That one changes her skin tone there, doesn't it? Look at the black, all the black. So that one changes a little bit. But that would be just like the one I'm blinging up. And I'll show you that. Tina and mermaids, I know, Debbie. They have to be dressed. Let's see. Like I'm waiting and hoping we'll eventually hand render their Winter Kings kits. Right? I know. It's so expensive to hand render a kit these days. It's like, depending on the size, somewhere in between $250 up to $400-ish per kit. It's outrageous. When I was making diamond paintings, it was $100, and they would waive that if you bought yay so many kits. So this mermaid is mostly covered, so I can do her. Oh goodness, that I do like mermaids with clothes, so it's really hard for me to do mermaids because most of them aren't with clothes. Yes, I know, Lisa, how there's rollers. I have used a rubber brayer, and did I even put up the last? I guess I did. I hope I rolled up the stickers in the last one. Y'all tell me, did I? Y'all watch me. I don't remember. I hope so, because I don't see them laying around. Hopefully I did. I'll take the advice and be patient. What does Berta do? Is Berta here? I didn't see Berta. Berta. Cheryl G tries to buy only hand render now. Take a chance sometimes. Yeah, I wanted to see the difference. I will tell you that I prefer hand rendered, but I have bought some that aren't hand rendered, and like from Three Crazy Cats over there, and they make sure the size is big enough to where it doesn't look bad, not hand rendered. So she won't sell them in too small of a size. But so the bigger they are, the better outcome you get, which is nice. But I still prefer hand rendered. I know. I know. We've been spoiled. It's still my preference. Putting this up and pray I got the seed in there. I'm going to try to design some this weekend. We'll have to see. I think I'm not going to be one of those that go help them pack. So that was my goal. I have also me half and half, not bad, as all hand render, but not bad. Let's see. I have seen also me if it is half and half, not bad. Correct. Right. Berta sees all. What did Berta? Thanks for doing the test. What test? I didn't see Berta say anything. I didn't even see my Berta. Where's my Berta? I guess I missed. I don't know. I don't see Berta. Okay, y'all. So here is Miss Layla Lee. And here's the things that I've done to enhance. And again, thanks to Miss Rochelle and Donna B. I have been, when they are 4x3s, I like using the quad cubes with the sliverettes. The 3x3s. I like using the sliverettes with the dot in the middle. And this one is quite unusual configuration here. So this was 3s by 6. So that's the way I did. I just used sliverettes in the middle of that one. This one over here had, again, another center there. And that's what I have loved doing on this, is just creating these. Berta went to bed. Okay. I'm curious to see how the hybrid render looks from Diamond Art Gallery. I'm not familiar with that. The hybrid render. Oh, do you mean like Diamond Painting Shop? True, I did order some of those. Or didn't see the lens in this. Goosey, what? What? She took the chance on the confetti. Heavy computer render on Winter King's kits. That's all. Okay. So I was going to show y'all some things real quick that I want. Letting Lucy out again. She's having some trouble this week. Okay. She's been having to go outside bunches and bunches and bunches. All right. Guess we're all getting old. What I hope to do on some of these centers, this is another center of a flower here, and it's a 3x3, so I'll do sliverettes around that. This one here is, let's see. I think what I'm going to do here, because it's a 3x4 in the center, is do the quad cubes and sliverettes here. And then maybe sliverettes around it. And I've been thinking, because there's one over here, half computer, half hand. The one over here is going to be very odd in the middle. Now, mind you, I guess I don't have, we didn't bring the picture. Again, this one has a 3x4 in the middle, so I might do that there as well. And this one, though, is going to be really odd, so I'm going to have to figure out how to do that. The other thing that could be done in some of these is 2 hexacubes could go side by side on that. And then this one's just going to be a unique combination of probably quads in there. But on the actual picture, all of these are gems in the middle. And when it's translated or rendered, they're not quite as, symmetrical and gem-like. Now, I was going to show something. So here's Cheryl. The printing on this Dreamer Design Kit is excellent. So the printing on the kit is excellent. I don't see bleeding, no feathering. It's wonderful. In general, the drills in general are okay, but they don't, they use, Dreamer Design's response to me was they use hybrid. They didn't say it like that, but they also didn't say they completely hand render all their stuff. They use a combination. So I think it's hybrid. And there's some things I don't love. So in this feather or leaf here, there was a streak of fuchsia down in that dark periwinkle, and I don't necessarily love that. I will probably take that out. Same with this feather. This feather here, you got a funky green streak here. It's not in the original. So I think I'll probably take that. I've talked to you about changing out your own canvases. Let's see. Never a Loon looks too busy for me. It's not hand rendered right now. It's called Never a Loon. Where is that one? Okay. And so it's stuff like this. And see this right here? This little cream in the middle of this whole green feather or whatever. It's actually like a leaf, and part of it's green, part of it's brown. I don't like that there. It stands out. It doesn't match the picture, the original picture. So I think I'm going to replace this cream with this light green to keep that and keep it with the picture and the color scheme on that feather. And same with this. This will be replaced with brown, and this one will be replaced with another darker blue purple. And so my point is, don't be afraid to change your canvas. It's your canvas. If you want to make the middle of the gems more symmetrical, do it. If you don't like the lines on something, it's okay. Fix them. It's all right. You can do it. You can fix it. I put down those drills, and I'm just not liking how that's popping out at me. So I'll probably change that. So that's what I'm going to do. Forever Wild is beautiful. You don't see too many loon paintings. So they like the loon paintings. I love Jody Bergsma and her wildlife stuff. I really do. So anyway, I am obviously very, very much enjoying diamond painting again this year, because last year I went months and months without diamond painting. I had withdrawals, a lot of stress. And again, sometimes not getting enough sleep is stress. So you just got to balance things out. But we chose to put some dust on her skin, and I think the dust is fine. I did, in general, like this amber replacement, I said don't put on the skin because I didn't want it down here. But I have decided to go ahead and keep some of the sparklers up here on her eye color, because that's more like makeup. So I'll keep the sparklers here. We'll have glitter coming around and more sparklers down in here is what I'll do. And her eyes were going to be, these are already AB, and we'll put crystal in there. So she's magical. She's coming along. It's not very often that you find a 40 by 40 painting that is this crisp and clear, but they cut this down enough and they made it just right. Now, could they have made it a little bit clearer with the 50 by 50? Yep, they could have. And it would have been crisper and clear, and the jewels would have been better. But for a 40 by 40, I'm pleased with the rendering. The symbols look great. And it's just, and honestly, some of the drills are trashy, some have holes, but that's typical. But overall, they're okay. It's the black that's outrageous. Here's the first square I did at the party, and theirs was that little bit of gapping during the skin during the semi-darkness. That's not an area I should have been doing in the semi-darkness, I can tell you, because you can see the gapping more. So that was my experience there. Just another, don't do it in the semi-darkness. Realizing that I can change things and make them my own is why I fell in love with diamond painting. Right, Arlene? Yes. The Pegasus. I ordered another new release Jody last night from another shop. And what shop was that one, Cheryl? I don't remember. I do appreciate the quicker finishes of medium kits. Right, Matt? It's satisfying after a big kit that takes you 1 to 2 months just to have something small, but not so small that you feel like you're wasting your time, or not clear enough that you feel like you're wasting your time. So this one is lovely. And I barely ever do people, especially faces, but this one, I love romance in this one. It's one, I love it. I love it. The Howie Green. Oh, you're talking about Diamond Design Co. That's what you're talking about. Yeah. That's right, folks. The Diamond Design Co. This was Amy's week in Ticket to Ride. She was interviewed last Sunday during Super Bowl. I missed it. And yes, it is L-shaped, Debbie. Hold on, I'll tell you about that. And she has fantastic deals this week. Join the Ticket to Ride group. If you want a deal that ends like tomorrow, I think, or tonight, I don't know. There's a deal. If you want to try Diamond Design Code, now's the time to do it. Join Ticket to Ride. Use the code. Get those purchased. She's doing bigger kits now. You do have to pay more for the bigger kits and shipping. But again, she's a small company supporting artists, and try out these new companies. Okay, so Debbie, yes, my jiggers are L-shaped. This jigger had problems with printing, and it was in our scrap pile. And one night, like this, when I got to the middle of a page, middle of the canvas, and I said, hey, what if I take that jigger that's no good? I just cut it with scissors. And so now I've been using it on like my inside lines. So yeah. Yeah, that's right. It's still Diamond Design Co. week. Awesome deal ends Monday. Oh, okay. You got the weekend. I suggest you check her out. She's got new ones released today. Got a hold of some. Here, let me show you those real quick. Get a shout out to Amy. Right there. Got to support our small shops, folks. Diamond Design Co. I think it's the. Sorry, let me go. I think it's the Diamond Design Co. Yeah, if you spell it right. Apparently I don't. There she is. No, it's on Etsy. It's showing. There it is. Whew. You got to spell it right. So here it is. Again, reminder about the Chinese New Year's. Here's her 2 new ones. And this is a Jody Bergsma she had right there. That's the Pegasus. Diamond Design Co. So it's round or square. And so let's say You chose square, and it's 80 bucks, but you do pay the $15 shipping. Now, if you join Ticket to Ride, she's got a coupon code in there or that you can use through the weekend, and it's a significant discount. So there you go. She had these 3, including rainbow hearts. So, you know, I had to get some rainbow hearts. So I got the rainbow hearts. I'm loving the little kits. Can't wait to try them. Oh, which reminds me, I did a video and reviewed some kits from Pickmandu. So I'll put that video out shortly and let y'all see that. Okay. I think we about got it, but we need to do some drawings. Oh, I forgot to show you this kit. Let's go back real quick. This was the kit she included, that Kelly included, Beach City Boutique, inside the shipment. You are pure magic. Hey, in case you didn't know. Oh, that's cute. So she had, so again, it's the year of the horse with Kelly Raines over there. So she's got this unicorn. That's cute. Y'all, look at this 3D printed horse. That's cute. Do you 3D print things as well, Kelly? Oh, that's so darling. She's got some horse washi tape. Look at this. Horse minders. I think that's a horse. Why can't I see that right? That's a horse. I can see that one. There. It's because I had it upside down and backwards or something. There you go. Black horse. Even a horse pen, a writing pen. No worries, Kiki. And then, no, she doesn't do 3D printing. And then this, so a sample from Black Dahlia Diamond Art, Putty sample. Look at that, Dark Kiss. That means it's chocolatey. Hubby can do the 3D. Mini horses are adorable. Oh my gosh, Dark Kiss. Woo! That is very perfumey. Holy smoke. Wow. Okay, okay. But that was really nice, though, for her to do a sample in there. That's nice. I used to do samples in other people's baggies, too, to get the word out there. So that's Black Dahlia. Looks like she's partnered with, wow, that's a nice goodie bag right there. Thank you. I'm a diamond painting ruler fan, but I meant straight rulers are a dime a dozen. Yeah, you mean like this? Right. Exactly. You can get any of these rulers like that. The plastic ones, as a matter of fact, in our card making kits, we have those neon rulers too. They just cover a wider area, and I don't need one that wide, but you're right. So straight rulers are. Okay. Diamond 3D Works, low profile. One's the best for diamond painting specifics, he's saying. Okay. All right. So that was that there. And I didn't show Diamond Design Co., which is what I was supposed to. Yes, I did. I did show that. Okay. So let's do some drawings. Let's see. Now, if you're here, you should sell them, Tina. What? The straight ones? But is that what you mean? Like that? I mean, I like that this ADP with sparklers and people would have on their cameras. Add metal straight edge ruler that I use along with my jiggers on my canvas. There you go. See? So people just use the little rulers for straight lines. Oh, ruler lines on the jiggers. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Here are the pictures for tomorrow's Diamond Art Club. Here, there is another Lori Prindle coming out. Of course, I like all 4 of these right there. And then there is, oh, I didn't see all the, oh my gosh, I didn't see all these. Okay, I haven't seen the last 3 of these. So it looks like a Kettner. And that looks like a Dakota. No, yes. Dakota, coast to coast. Well, howdy do. I didn't know this. So I didn't know there was a Dakota or a Kettner in there. So I like those as well. You think that Love 20 coupon will work tomorrow with all of that? I didn't even know it. voice to text hate. That was one. Let's see. So any misprint that you already get as a straight, but they are so common, I don't think they would sell well enough to sprint specifically. I got you. Yeah, I see what you're saying, because I mean the only good thing would have her name on it, but other than that, it's just a regular thing. Oh, it works until noon. The Love 20. Tell me, and if I've already used it once, can I use it again? I can't. Usually they're pretty good about letting you use the things again, but that's what I was going to see. I was looking at the ad for them. I don't know where it went. There it is. Valentine's Day. Okay, so it ends. That should be through the, yeah, it should work. It ends February 14th, Trish. It's not good through Sunday. But it does look like you can use it during the releases, which is good, because this will be a lot. There's my Emma Casey. There she is. We have released a few of your designs. Cheryl got a few of yours done by Belle Art de Nicole. And we're doing giveaways tonight. Hashtag Marion, since she was the first to comment. We're about to draw for those. And Cheryl G, who was it? Was it Mystical Dream Diamonds that's picked up the Pooh, the Eeyore, Piglet, and Tigger, and they have hand rendered them? Was that who picked those up? I know that's a Reagan, but that reminded me about that. Let's see. Yeah, Mystical Dream Diamond. Howdy, Dragons and Diamond Dust. Yeah, I have already. Yeah, they are hand rendered, Cheryl. Maybe I'm wrong. I was pretty certain they were hand rendered. Let me go look. Let's see, by artist. Let me go by artist. Yeah, they're hand rendered. They're all hand rendered. Every one of them. Another company has recently signed Reagan, announced yesterday. Huh. Yeah, Emma and Reagan are very popular. They sure are. So is Romance. But yep, they are hand rendered. I haven't looked that closely at them. I don't know. And I don't know the sizes on them. This is 50 by 75 on this one. So I don't know if they're all the same. I know the last company, Elizabeth 50 by 74, had them all different sizes, 50 by 74. So the good thing is 50 by 73. So at least they're all mostly the same size, because the other ones were quite a bit of difference. So I don't know. Let's look at them again. Yes, so good to tomorrow. Okay, folks, let's do some drawings, and we're going to share the screen, and we did it ahead of time, so it should work. 118 entries for hashtag Marion. We're doing 2 giveaways tonight. If you want to be in the entry, put in hashtag Marion, and let's see who's going to win a heart container and a $15 coupon code. Let me put this here because I need to get my labels ready and see who wants what. Okie doke. Hashtag Marion. Rose and Ritzy. I've not heard of that. Is that another DP company, Matt? Rose and Ritzy. I've not heard of them. Thank you, Miss Debbie. I hope I get to meet you this year, Debbie. Okay, got 121 entries into hashtag Marion giveaway going once. There's Christina C. Oh, Rose. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, what, have they changed their name? Because I'm guessing that's Stacy. I'm guessing. I don't know. Rose and Ritzy is Rose Profit and Stacy Deal. Okay. So they're shipping out of Australia. Yeah, I know Rose Profit. I know Rose, but I had not heard of Rose and Ritzy, so they renamed it again. Okay. Gotcha. I did. Gotcha. Rose will have 10 images coming to me. Ah, I see. Okay. So they named it something new. All right. 122 entries. And fair warning, also does paintings for Captured by Radiance. Rose also does paintings for Captured by Radiance, and she's a Ticket to Ride sponsor. Yes, she is. Gotcha, Tammy. So they changed their name. Okay, here we go. And we're going to do 2 drawings right here. $15 coupon code to our DP with Sparklers site. And let's see who the first winner's going to be. It is Chris Brahmond. Look at you, woman. You still with us, Chris? I think she won something else today from a different, not from us, but from a different, oh, that was in the Ticket to Ride thing. And she had bought, I think, something from Amy from the Diamond Design Co. And she was the first weekly winner from that, I believe. Lucky duck today. Yes, she did. You are here. I saw that you won. Good gracious. You're having a good day today. So here, I'm going to go to my overhead camera and you show me. I think I'm going to go to my overhead camera. I press the button. Let's see if it'll go. There you go. Which one of those hearts would you prefer? This one's pretty big. You can use, I made them for trash drills. They sit on their side like this. These sit on their side. This one sits upright like this. Okay, I made them for trash drills, but this one was too big. And then I thought this one was slightly small, although darling. And then these were medium. So, yeah, it is lucky for Chris, isn't it, Kel? So which one of these do you want? Do you want the caramel or chocolate or burgundy side or the multi-blue elixir side or this one here with the top? The blue one, please, and thank you. No problem. This will be a Miss Chris. Here we go. And now we're going to draw again. All righty. Here we go. Drawing again. And Chris, you'll need to email me, dpwithsparklers@gmail.com. We'll get that coupon code out to you. Debbie Jorgensen. I don't believe that you've won before. I did forget to write Chris's name here. Okay, I think that was UND. And then this one is Debbie Jorgensen. Okay, Debbie, which one would you like? This. We missed the second drawing. Oh, of course you did, because I forgot to switch it back. But there it is. I'll show you. It'll change the screen here in just a minute. Debbie Jorgensen 6527. So there's her name. Sorry about that. And let's go switch back. Good thing you're trustworthy. I know, right? I just like, totally missed that one. But there you go. You saw that. And so are you still here, Miss Debbie? And if so, which one of these hearts might you want? I thought they would be nice for Valentine weekend. Large black, please. You got it. It's actually black and burgundy. It's actually really cool. It's a multi-hued color. To believe it or not, all of this came off the same spool. This was autumn. And it goes all the way from caramel to this dark chocolate brown that's almost black, and then back into this burgundy. And so you have actually this really dark, sparkly burgundy and black. But anyway, there you go. You got it, Debbie. Large, dark heart. We will put that there with your name. Now, what I'll need you to do, Chris knows the drill, but Debbie may not have experienced that before. I will need you to email me at dpwithsparklers@gmail.com, and I will get that coupon code to you and explain how you get your prize. Okay? Doesn't mean I'll get to it right away. Might take a couple days through the weekend. We'll see. Okay, so there you go. Those are the winners. Let's go back to here. I know, I do too, Kel. I love the rich fall colors. It is one of a beautiful, beautiful print. I love them as well. Okay. And I think those were accidents. I don't think they were supposed to print a heart in a fall color, but that's what we have. And I love the color, but there you go. I think we have our winners. Check out Beach City Boutique. Go check out Ticket to Ride Group. The Diamond Design Co. is having specials through the weekend. Use Teemaw-Diamond over at Beach City Boutique. I'm going to be interviewed over at Ticket to Ride on Sunday. And there's still plenty of time to earn tickets for the Ticket to Ride and the big grand prize giveaway in April. So there's still time over there for that. And I appreciate you joining me this evening. I do. I appreciate you taking time out of your Friday evening to come sit and talk with me just a little bit and catch up on things. See how my designing is going on my canvas, which I'm loving. I love creating. So I am having a good time. So for example, if I put down any drills tonight, it will only be a few. But I'm certainly not going to go design a canvas tonight. I wouldn't do that and start that at night. But anyway, yes, ma'am, Miss Emma, you do that. Yeah. Live on Ticket to Ride Group on Sunday. And I hope to see you there, folks. I'm glad you're here. I appreciate you all. Remember to shine bright and don't let anybody dull your sparkle, folks. Bye now. Oh, and I'm glad all the retreat goers got home safe. I'm glad y'all had a good time. So anyway, see you later. Bye, Miss Debbie. You too, Kel. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. I love you all. Appreciate you coming. Bye now.